This is the Lapse controller. I'm going to show you the main components from which the board has been built from. Then, of course, we're going to power it up, and I'll show you its key features under the current state of the development. The main controller is an Arduino Pro Mini. We have chosen this module because of its size. As you can see, it fits perfectly in the case that we have built for the project, and also because it has all the required inputs and outputs that we need. To drive the stepper motor, we use the A4980A module. To power the board, we use a 3A power supply. We won't be using that much, but as this was an already available module, we decided to use it to facilitate the construction of the board. We also use a TFT Color display. We really wanted to have a nice looking interface for the project. 3 push buttons and a joystick will help us to go through all the functions in the controller. The 2 yellow buttons will help us to set the direction of the slider. The red one will help us to stop the currently running program, and the joystick will help us to control the slider in the manual mode. At the top of the board we can find the programming pins for the Arduino Pro Mini, a DV9 connector which helps us to connect the controller with the slider. It has all the required wiring for the motor, for the 2 limit switches, and the power supply that comes from a battery in the slider. We also have 2 stereo jacks. One is to control the camera, the shutter and the focus, and the second one is for the synchronization with the second Lapse controller. Okay, here we have the Lapse controller already running. For that we have connected the DV9 cable that goes to the slider and the stereo cable that goes to the camera. In this case I'm using a Fuji X-T1. The idea behind the controller is to have 2 main modes to run the slider. The first one is the time-lapse mode, that is the one that you're looking at, and the other one is the manual mode. In the manual mode you can control the speed of the slider with the joystick. The time-lapse mode it's the one that has already been implemented completely, and it is very powerful. It includes even ramping modes, and of course the details of all the features I will explain later in a different video. So let's see how it works. We'll choose a 3-second interval, 20 centimeters, no ramping. Let's see how it works. Of course, this is a very basic overview of the system. For more details, including the latest firmware, the drawings, schematics, please visit the website, and of course there will be additional videos in the following weeks. Thank you very much.